Hello everybody, I'm Serti and welcome back to Planet Crafter. So, we have advanced a little. The reason for that is because I had to do some hunting. I do plan on in this episode, on getting our new base started. So, I spent some time running around and gathering resources, so these boxes are all full of all sorts of stuff that we'll need. I'm not sure if it's enough yet, but yeah, we'll at least get started. And is that what I use for the door? I need a titanium as well. Anyway, so I have a sort of plan for this. And the plan involves having an entranceway, and this may not be it. I need to make sure that I have enough space in the entranceway, and we'll be building one of the bigger containers. So let's get rid of this. I'll just put that there for a little reference. So we need one of those. So we need 3 irons, 3 titaniums, and 3 super alloys. And we don't really need the silicon. So what I'm going to do, I know we have to step quite far back from this, but I need to get it lined up nicely. And we're going to grab the big living compartment. And do we have to go far back? Why is it not letting me put it down? And if I put a door on this, we should have an inside. Does that line up? No, it doesn't. Alright, I'm going to need to fiddle around with this a little bit to get it in the position I want it in. Yeah, I think I got it right. The door is in the middle of this platform. Okay, so what I did was I started down here. I built this piece first so that we can have a pier. I also built a lake water collector. As you can see, it holds a lot more water. I then built that piece and attached another, I built another one out and then attached a piece on top of it. So it all sort of tied together. Now, the plan is, when you come in here, this open area will have a little bit of stuff in it. On this side, now this side here will most likely be the crafting room. Down this passage, well, there will be an extra passage down here, which I suppose we can just grab some stuff. And we'll open this into a single container and then another double, which I hope will land up in the right place. It did. Perfect. Okay, so this is going to be the first of our storage. I wanted to get, this area will also house our teleporting unit. So crafting area, teleporting, and I'll have to go and get some more stuff. But yeah, this will take us down a passage to our control room. On this side will be our genetics lab for incubators and making trees. And there'll be a control room down here with, I think, some living quarters. And then up top, we're going to have to put a ladder in here because up top I want to put the bio labs and all the bio stuff. So good weather to be working inside. Let's grab all of that. And some of this. Don't really need the silicon right now. Okay, so we are going to have a single unit going over here. Then another one. And this one, we're going to have another double compartment. Oh, man. This is why you need things close by. I like to keep everything close at hand, or as close as possible. So I want my base to be pretty compact. And that's spot on. Okay, so this will probably be our control room area. We'll carry on going down here. I don't mind if there are multiple entrances to the control room. And And then we'll do living quarters or something down in this direction. Then on this side, we're going to open up. Oh, by the way, the reason that I elevated this as high as I did is because you can't build these compartments on land. Now, there are ways of building them underground. I don't want to get into that because it's not really part of the game mechanic. I'm trying to play this game as straight as I can. And this land rises up quite steeply over here. We want to get across to here. This is where our miners, as you can see, I built a couple of extra miners, tier 2, to collect more of the basic resources for us. There's probably going to be another storage container going onto this. And keep those basic resources close to the storage area. Over here we will have, down on iron again. As you can see, you'll end up using a lot of iron when you're building. And we can recover quite a lot of it from when we break down the other place, but I don't really want to break it down until I have this set up. Okay, now this is going to have an extra... Do I need an extra area? I don't think so. The previous one I did, I think I had it in smaller units and I was kind of restricted on where I could put stuff. But yes, I would actually like to have another because we have bio storage, which is a thing. Okay, grab some more resources. And put one more in here. And now, I'm only one away from that side. So what I want to do, yeah, let me just go straight out. Okay, titanium. I think for now, this is looking okay. Yeah. So if I go one more out this way. Ooh, where the heck did I put that? Alright, let's go and have a look for it. Ah, completely missed it. Oh, well, we can put it on from the outside, so that's fine. Is that connected? Seems to be. Okay, and we don't really want it to float like this, so there's always a possibility of adding storage underneath if you can put another unit underneath, but I'm just going to build some more of the foundation grids just in places to allow it to look a little bit more supported. Common lavas. So lavas are becoming more prevalent with the little maggots lying all over the place. And we have one more. Just need another iron. Okay, where's that going to come out? Because then we can have two entrances into this area. Right, and that goes straight into the control room. Perfect. And I'm not going to use this exactly for what it's meant for right now. I will start moving stuff over. And this may not... Yeah, this will be enough storage. This will be enough storage. And we'll have a door down this end. So basically I'm going to line the sides and the middle with storage containers, and then the same on the other side, front and middle. So there'll be 2 rows, and then I'll leave a gap over here for us to come around, and then a gap over here. Not exactly working the way I was thinking initially, but it can still work if I put... Okay, this will actually work out nicely. Then I'll have a little bit more space for crafting. Yeah, should be fine. Okay, so now I don't need to leave space open over here. I can just leave one open on that side. That allows me to put 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6 containers. I don't have any material to make them, but I'll give you an idea. And then obviously windows out in this side looking out onto the lake. Alright, so can't remember exactly where the middle is. Can we do it there? I think we'll do it. Let's try it like this and see if we can get the other one on the other side. Yes, we can. Perfect. Okay, so that'll be our first one. I wonder if I couldn't have taken it closer, but I'm not sure it'll matter. Yeah. I'm going to try and see if I can take it that one little inch closer. No, you can't. Okay, no, that's acceptable. And then, of course, there'll be, I don't know if I've got enough. No. So there'll be 2 rows coming down each side. We'll have this being our entrance hall. Maybe what we'll do is just have the crafting in here because it's not much. And then this will have our teleporter, and then up to the top, a ladder. And for the ladder, I need a cobalt. Ouch. Oh goodness. Alright, I'm running a little low on food and water. So we'll have a ladder right there. Let's get some water and just run off and go and get some food. I'll be right back. I'm back. It's a storm. What can you do? Okay. So up onto the roof. Oop. Nah. Okay, not ideal. So we have the ladder coming out over here. Just get rid of this. And we can put a little entry point. I had the material with me. Oh, it's already empty. Nice. More. Yeah, I'm running quite short. I may have to rebuild this ladder because I'm not sure if it works like that. But let's give it a go. If we can get up, yeah, we can. Okay. But that doesn't work very well. So what I'm going to have to do is just move it over a bit. And put it over here. Okay, so cool. It's right in the corner. It's not clipping. Okay, now this is going to be the biolab upstairs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down a couple of things on the other side right now and start moving things across. Okay, so biolab. This is where we're going to craft most of the stuff. So that's going. And that will come up. Now, I'm doing this as a practical exercise and not one to make things look pretty. Although I will make it look better before the end. But right now, I want to make something that works. So biolab. And this is a bit of a difficult one because I need some distance, but at the same time I need to see what direction it's facing because I don't want to be walking around. Okay, where's the desk? Have I got it the right way around? I honestly couldn't tell you. Alright, let's snap it on, see what happens. And well, we're obviously going to need a door up here so that we can step out from time to time. Okay, this is exactly the way I wanted it. Awesomeness. Okay, so from here we're going to have our biolab, our biodomes, and our butterfly farms. The butterfly farms don't really perform a function, so I may put those at a lower level. But what we are going to need coming out in this direction is storage. And I'm short of just one thing. And this storage, now the question is, do I do it to the side or to the front? Because I want this storage, I'm going to put it to the side. This storage is going to hold the goodies that we produce, in the goodies that we need to produce stuff in here, and also these items. So the ores and stuff will be downstairs, the ores and the rods and whatnot will be down here, and all the bio-related stuff will be up there. The genetic stuff will be over here. So everything's fairly close together, and in an organized way we'll put signs up. And damn, what is that? A no, it's just a standard run-of-the-mill, mess up the whole area that I cleaned up kind of asteroid storm. Okay. And we really do need that door. All right. So back up to the top. So the bio lab itself, I'm probably going to have two of them because we are going to need a bit of tree bark. I may have two of them. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do yet. That's going to be good. Okay. Just have a look from the outside. Yeah, I do have room in this direction. You see, they only produce bark, and obviously they contribute a little bit to oxygen and whatnot. But let me go and clear it out first. Pretty sure there's going to be a bit of bark in there that I can recover before we delete it. Okay, and then we can just deconstruct. Now in my last playthrough I managed to get away with one of them. And possible I could get away with one again, but just for speed and convenience, I'll have two. So if I put the biodome, the tier 1 biodome, oh, that's an interesting one, because the tier 1 really doesn't do anything now. Gives a bit of oxygen, but then I don't want to. Oh, right, of course. The tier 1 is better for having, as a place to plant things. Apparently they grow faster, and they. So what I may do is get the tier 1 on this side, and then the tier 2 on this side, and I'm going off directly off the biolab, not off the storage. Is that a wise thing to do? Now I have space over on this side. I could take it off the storage, which makes sense because I'm getting bark out of it, which would need to be stored. Let's see how that looks. Okay. Oh goodness me. Titanium. Have I still got titanium? Okay, cool. I can get out there now. Alright. So I can run through here and grab the tree bark and put it into a storage container. That works. Okay. Good. Now what I may do then is put the other biolab on this side and then grow our food in it. So let's get out of here and go and grab that one. Biodome. Which side? This is slightly smaller than the biodome tier 2. I want it closer. Maybe that's... Okay, so I can still grab food. And yeah, that's one thing I didn't mention. This entrance hall area, there will be some containers or some storage across this wall, just to store food, water, and oxygen. Or maybe along this wall. Haven't decided yet. We'll see what looks good. And that will serve to... so that we've got stuff to grab when we are going out on a trip. Yeah, maybe over here. Okay. So, yeah, command center. Windows on this side, or not going to look very nice on this side. Or we could do something like that. What the heck, let's give it a try. This is probably better to do from outside. Not so sure how nice this is going to look. We're going to be looking at the underside of this the whole time. Okay, well that's fine. Then what we can do is put the living quarters over here and just extend the control room just a little out. And give it some nice space. Oh, of course I didn't bring enough. Oh, look. Alright, some water. And do I have enough for another block? I do. I'm going to put that in there. Okay. So command center will look good. More cobalt. Alright. But yeah, I think we've pretty much done what we need to do to get the new base up and running. And to be honest, there isn't much more space required. Obviously, coming out in this direction will be living quarters, and that'll also have a fairly nice view. I did think about having it the other way around, but it wasn't really practical because this is the side I'm going to be running in from with all the algae and the water. And then it'll be nice to have a kind of patio that stretches right across. This will also go across to the mines, which I'll relocate and make them match up to this whole thing a little bit better. All right. So I think let's leave that for now. There was something else I wanted to look at in this episode, and now for the life of me, I can't remember what it was. But I think the bulk of this episode was really about getting the new base set up. And I think in between episodes, I'll break all this down. I'll build the storage, get everything nicely organized, get the food growers in, and then we can really start boosting things. But maybe I'll do it on camera. I don't know yet. So right now we're still progressing. We're progressing fairly well. And wait, why has heat gone down so much? Did I destroy something that I shouldn't have? The heaters are still there. Could have sworn that number was higher. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Biomass. We need biomass. Our biomass is growing ridiculously slowly. And basically we need more plants and trees. So I think that will be a big focus in the next episode as well. I think what I may do, I do have... Okay, our next unlock is at 550 tons. We're getting there. I would like to get there a little faster, so maybe I'll build a couple more tree spreaders. Or send up a couple more rockets. Yeah, that's plant rocket. What the heck? Let's see, what do we need for the plant rocket again? I'm pretty sure I've got everything that I need. Compost, maybe not. It's compost. Fertilizer, maybe not. Plant rocket. Okay, I need fertilizer tier 1. Lerma and tree bark. I don't have fertilizer tier 1. I think I might have 1. Yeah, fertilizer tier 1, I've got 1. Let's do 2. And we need one of those. And wait, I moved it. That was very confusing. Yeah, I should probably do the progression thing, once I've got the new base established. Okay, got a fertilizer. Now we need a couple of tree bark, rocket engines, tree bark, lermas. 2 lermas. We've got 2 tree bark on us. That's cool. Let's grab the engines from one of these containers. And 4... I'm pretty sure I had super alloy dumped somewhere here because I ran out of space in the super alloy container. Yeah, in fact I was sure I had, but maybe that was part of the stuff that I moved over into the other containers. Okay, so 4 of those. I'll show you something fun that happens that we haven't seen in this playthrough. So, I'm not sure if it works with the control key, but let's give it a shot. Okay, so if I hold the control and I click plant rocket twice, I'm busy building 2 rockets. And generally when they overlap like this, they don't fly so well. So let's stand back for this. Yeah. Alright, let's release the other one. Come on. Alright, well there's a double plant rocket heading off into space. Baby. Okay, we'll just pretend they went to space. And we'll start our little plant storm. But that also increases us quite a lot. It means that we now have 5 plant rockets. Alright, so that'll be going nicely. In terms of the other unlocks, we've only got the tier 2 tree spreader at 6 ppm. That will be coming soon. Heat and pressure are done already. So terraformation. We have 4 items left. Teleporter comes in at 25. That's a nice to have. Pretty expensive to build. And maybe not so worth building until we're able to craft the pulsar quartz. And just in terms of plants, where do we want to get to? We're going to be making butterflies as soon as we've... Oh, that's right. That is one thing that I was thinking about doing just to get a start. Tree bark, super alloy, oxygen. Do I have any oxygen down here? No. Okay. No oxygen there. Okay, I've got an oxygen on me. And I need one of those. Also need a tree bark, which is here. Okay, so we're going to build an incubator on the other side. The super alloy. Oh, and that means that we're actually going to need more stuff. Because the recipes... Oh my word. Okay, let's take... We don't need those actually. We need a mutagen. We need a fertilizer tier 1. We got a mutagen. I'm going to start off with a common lava. Where are the commons? Commons. There's a common lava. But we already had some on us. Actually, you know, I'm not. I'm going to start off with an uncommon. Alright. Do I have any fertilizer? By some miracle, I don't. Nope. Okay, we'll take a couple of those and sulfur, and we'll just go and pick up some algae. We'll do just enough. Oh, by the way, I'm setting up the storage so I can have 2 units of two storage containers of each. Okay, so we can put, as you can see, the incubator is quite a large machine. So I'm thinking, do I have the storage up this side or on that side? I think the storage should be here, which is more easily accessible. Then we'll have the genetics lab over here. Let's start from the corner. Ah, you can clip it. I wonder if that helps to put more in. Anyway, so if we look in the recipes, at the moment we have silkworms, bees, penga butterflies, and azure butterflies. Now, each of these, now for example, the bee and the silkworm, they both use the uncommon larva. So it's a bit of a lottery to see what you end up getting. I would like some bees, which is what... Oh, this one actually uses the rare larva and it has an insect multiplier of 230%. Interesting. Let's eat and drink. Okay, so I do want some bees because I already have access to a beehive. So let's take our chances and see... Oh, wow. Luckily I have that building right here. So we can go and make a fertilizer. And it is using the uncommon larva. So let's try that out. Uncommon. I did do the recipe right, didn't I? Yes. And that's why I said you're going to need a lot of algae, because both of these use a lot of algae. In fact, just in this one recipe is 6. So we'll research that and we'll start sequencing. Now this goes pretty quickly. So we'll get that done before I'm going to preempt this. I'll run out of bioplastic. I used all of that up. And I have no more fertilizer, so we're not going to build it. Let's just see what we get. And we'll take it from there. Oh my word, I'm stuck. Okay. So yeah, not very much left of that base. So it's a matter of building storage containers, breaking that down, moving everything across. I'm going to leave the power and the heaters and everything just where they are for now. Ah, this does look pretty good. Yeah, and we're going to need to put, in fact we could start, I wonder if we should put the what is it, the insect lab, the heck's it called, the butterfly dome. I don't really want that to block the view, so I'm thinking maybe we attach it as an add-on on this side. Yeah, I was thinking of putting it on this side. Maybe it'll work. It won't block the view for there, and doesn't seem to hinder things too much up here. Where will it land up if I put it there? It'll come out here. See, it doesn't really serve a purpose other than to give a boost to small, very small boost to insects. Maybe a bit of oxygen, I can't remember. No, it just uses energy and makes 20 insects per second. Yeah, I don't know yet. I'll still decide on that one. Let's go see how we're looking. Hello? Alright. And obviously there'll be doors and windows and stuff all over the place. No. Darn. Look at that. Silkworm. That's not what I wanted. But, nevertheless, silkworms are important. We're going to want fabric because we're going to have space to fill up with furniture. I think we'll have a nice little sitting area over here. Some of our display cases on this side. Which means that, yeah, we're going to have, do I have enough for that? I don't. Living quarters. Living quarters. Yeah. Well, we'll decide. But yeah, in the next episode, we're going to carry on boosting plant. We're going to break down our old base. We're going to carry on putting up miners in all the important places, the tier 2 miners, which will mean that we're going to need more power. So we'll put more reactors up, and I think this time I'm going to put the reactors outside. I don't want it taking up space inside my base. Okay, and yeah, these units are pretty small. We can put them on a piece outside, or if we have to have them inside, we don't really need to. We can have them outside. So we'll make a foundation piece or two, and then have a whole bunch of those outside. And we will be unlocking more in the next episode. I don't think we'll get to the teleporter. That's a while away. We received a new message. I don't have a message screen because I didn't really care too much about the messages. We want to get to the butterfly farm as quickly as possible. So that's 3.25 kilotons, which is 10 times the amount now. So yes, we're going to need to substantially increase our plant production, and at the same time get our insect production started. From that, there is nothing else that I need to talk about. Obviously the food area we spoke about. We're gonna use the tier 2 food growers for quite a while, even once we've got farms established, because farms are way better. And those unlock once. Wait, where were we? They unlock way late. So the outdoor farm at 1.5 tons of insects. So that's going to be a fair bit away. But once we've got those, food and everything else is really well secure. So I think we'll leave it there. Thank you for joining me. If you like this video, give it a like. It certainly helps the channel. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications so you don't miss any future episodes. Yeah, and join us next time. I do apologize, the Discord server link that does expire every 7 days, so the link that was in the descriptions of the video stopped working. Yeah, if it doesn't work for you, drop a link. I'll send you the new Discord link. And that's it. Until next time, cheers.